Okay. Good morning and happy Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. So good morning, everybody. So this is Keelin, and we got Dave. We gave him a couple days off, but he's back. So we're going to be doing a total strength and body conditioning workout. You don't need a ton of equipment. There is going to be higher rep. So it's a little kind of CrossFit-y. A little bit, I don't know. So you should all be able to do it at home just fine with some equipment. We got kettlebells and dumbbells. We'll show you guys with both how to do everything. We'll go through the workout. I'm going to actually try to hop into the workout a little bit too.
Finally.
I'm going to try. I miss working out. So we'll just see how this goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the warm-up. So Dave already has it down. It's pretty simple, nothing complicated. We're just going to do 3 rounds of air squats, so just body weight squats, 10 push-ups, and 10 crab reaches per side. So Dave, you can go ahead and get started. He's going to do his air squats, 20 of them. Perfect. Again, if you guys are at home and you're watching, make sure you just tell us that you're doing it. If you're doing it along with us, go for it. I'll check every so often to see how the comments are going. So again, the warm-up, we got 20 air squats. There's Dave going, just warming up everything. We're this, again, total body. So we want everything to get nice and warm. So again, here's the warm-up, 20 air squats, 10 push-ups. I'm already a little warmed up, so I can do this part. Dave just busting out the push-ups. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Good morning. And then we got our 10 crab reaches per side. So let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. The mobility, yeah, we're getting moving. We got some snatches today, so we want them, and we got a lot of mobility work, so got some animal flow going on today. So we're warming up with the crab reaches. With all the snatches that you guys are going to be doing today, we want those shoulders to be super, super warm. So 10 per side of these crab reaches. Again, it's going to feel like it's taking a long time, but that's okay because, again, we got a lot of overhead movements with snatches coming in today. Oh, thank you for the like. So we want to make sure that we're super warm. So Dave's already gone through about the whole first round. We got 3 rounds of this. Again, it's 20 air squats. He's back to the air squats. Here he goes. Perfect. 10 push-ups and then 10 crab reaches per side. So good deal. All right, so if you guys are at home, again, just a nice body weight warm-up, but it should get the blood flow going pretty well. Sorry about my hand. Again, if you guys are watching at home, make sure that you tune in, give us some comments. I'll come back over to the phone just to make sure that I'm seeing what you guys have to say. This is, again, a pretty easy one to not need a ton of equipment for. You really don't need very much at all. If anything, maybe only just one piece of equipment depending on your strength levels. You guys will see what it is. Everything else we're doing body weight and a lot of mobility work in this workout as well. You'll feel everything moving, so you should have a nice loosey-goosey spine at the end of this workout as well. So again, we got Dave working on his crab reaches. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. So Jamie Burrows is tuned in. Dave, she's checking me out. There she is. So again, Dave's just working on his warm-up. He's in the second round of his crab reaches per side. It's 10 per side. Again, lots of snatches today, so we want those shoulders to be really nice and warmed up with these crab reaches. So, all right, he's going into his third round of his warm-up. So 20 air squats. Ben's here.
Ben should be here.
Ben says go Dave. He's cheering you on. All right, so again, last round, we got 3 rounds of this warm-up. He's on his first exercise. It's the 20 air squats. He's moving into just 10 push-ups. Again, if you need to be on your knees, not a big deal. Again, we're just warming everything up. Just 10. And then the 10 crab reaches per side. So again, opening everything up, getting his torso nice and open. Ben will be here in half an hour. Oh, good. He can hop in half an hour.
We'll be done.
So again, 10 crab reaches per side. Just 3 rounds of this. Excuse me. Just to get everything kind of nice and warm. We got a pretty big set coming up. It's only 3 exercises, the meat of your workout. It's only 3 exercises, but it's a lot, and we got 6 sets of it. So getting those shoulder joints all nice and warm, torso nice and warm, using his glutes to squeeze and get the hip thruster nice and warm, and we are good to go. All right, warm up over. So we're gonna go into the actual workout, which I will show you guys. I'll let Dave kind of grab a drink of water or anything that he needs to do. This is the meat of the workout right here. It's 6. Hi, Tyler. How you feeling, Tyler? You sore? You good? He's not talking to me yet. All right, we got 6 rounds of 19 snatches per side. So we have dumbbell or kettlebell that you can use. No, kettlebell snatches kind of are hard on people if you're not used to them. Tyler is sore. So if kettlebells are hard on you with the snatch, the form's a little different, and if it's not awesome, you might like smash the kettlebell against your wrist. That's okay. You can do a dumbbell. We got 30 kettlebell swings, and we have 5 bear flows. Bear flow might be the Tyler, stop making me laugh. I'm talking. We've got 5 bear flows. That's our animal flow. That's our mobility work, and I'll talk you guys through that when we get there. So I'm gonna have Dave demonstrate first. Let's just do 2 of each exercise on each side just to demonstrate. So here he goes with the kettlebell snatch. Very nice. Perfect. When I jump in, I'll do it with a dumbbell. One side might feel way more coordinated than the other. So there's your kettlebell snatch, the kettlebell swing. So again, sending those hips straight back. He's not squatting. And then the bear flow. Do you want me to demonstrate the bear flow? Yeah? Okay. All right. So the bear flow, we'll switch it over. Okay. So with the bear flow, so I just taught this to Dave. So he's going to be working on it just as much as everybody else is at home. Lots of mobility work, so everybody knows that I like to do lots of mobility. I like heavy weights, but I don't like to be stuck. So important to be really strong and also really mobile. So when you do a bear flow, it's very active. So you're going to get into basically, or beast flow, beast flow. So you have active child's pose position. You're going to send your butt straight up into the air, and then I want you to think about rounding every vertebrae, and then landing in an up dog position. That's 1. Send your hips straight back, send that butt straight up into the air. Round all the way through. That's 2. You guys only have to do 5 of those. I completely understand if you're not used to doing this type of movement, you're gonna feel super awkward and really stuck. But we got 6 rounds of this, so hopefully by the end of it, we've kind of loosened up your spine a little bit, and you guys actually will feel taller and longer and looser. So again, I'm very fully aware that it's going to feel super awkward and very tight for a lot of people, but the more you work on it, the more fluid you'll feel. So again, you want to be very strong, but you also want to be very fluid. So those are our 3 exercises. Pass it back. All right. I will film Dave. We got 6 rounds of this, you guys. So here we go into the snatches. You got 19 per side. 19 because if I watch the news one more time and I see the word COVID-19 one more time, I'm going to freak out. So 19 was just stuck in my head. So for all you people wondering why in the world did Keelin say 19, that's why, because the number 19 is stuck in all of our heads right now.
I lost track. I think I'm at 10.
That was 8.
That was it.
9. 10. Good. Doing a good job. Remember, if you guys are watching at home, go ahead, chime in. Let us know how you guys are doing. Let us know if you have any questions. I know, like, a lot of our morning crew, typically you guys are just watching us. Tyler said to start over.
Oh, wow.
Man, I love the morning banter. It's everybody sitting on their couches with coffee and telling.
For me sitting on the couch drinking hot
I know. That's all right. All right, he's moving on to his other side. Remember, it's 19 per side. A lot of rep. I'll hop in a minute. I just want you guys to see one full round. I'll hop in the next round. In between each round, take about 45 seconds to a minute, whatever you need to reset. Grab a drink of water. Good. If one side feels way more coordinated on these snatches, that's totally normal, so don't.
Left arm is weird.
Yep, don't be upset. Make sure you have the weight that both arms can do. This is one of those that definitely your strong arm. Oh, Tyler says we're awesome. You're awesome, Tyler. All right, kettlebell swings. 30 kettlebell swings. Again, it's a lot. It'll add up. So 6 rounds of 30. That does add up. So grab the kettlebell that is the appropriate weight. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. So 30 kettlebell swings. Again, he's just on his first round. So if you're just joining us at home, Dave warmed up. He's got 6 rounds of 19 kettlebell or dumbbell snatches per side, 30 kettlebell swings, and then 5 bear flows. Hi, Matt Pirtle. Pirtle's watching. Don't mess up. So he's on his swings. Notice his hips are going straight back. He's not squatting it up. He's thrusting it up. Emerge West is cheering for us now. All right, the bear flow. So again, everybody at home is going to feel about the exact same way as you do. So scoot, make yourself a little wider, Dave. Yep, there you go. All the way back. He's going to send his butt up to the sky. And then round each. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's got it. Into that upward dog. Get the chest all the way through. We're going for all that mobility. And then shoot your hips back to the beginning. That's 1. And get that chest all the way through. Good. Awesome. So again, if you guys are struggling with this one at home, it is totally okay. Everybody kind of does, but we're kind of going for some mobility here. We're trying to loosen up, especially into that thoracic. That's usually where most people have the hardest time. Dave's really figured it out. I literally just taught this to him about 5 minutes before we went live. So he is doing awesome. Make sure you breathe in this. You can work up a pretty good sweat doing these beast flows. So there's nothing really happening except for spinal movement. But do you feel looser?
I do.
A little bit. It's like a weird cardio mobility kind of a thing, but feels really nice to your spine. So he's got 1 round down. We got 5 more to go. How you feeling? Good?
I feel good.
Awesome. Okay, so this is the time where if you need to, go grab a drink of water, shake it out, about 45 seconds to a minute, and then we'll go get right back at it. So set the phone down. All right, remember if you guys are at home, let us know how you guys are doing. Let us know if you're going to save this workout and do it for later. I'll come running back and look at the phone, see if anybody's got some good comments for us. Cheering on Dave. I'll hop in a little bit. And we got 5 more rounds. Again, it's
5
just
rounds.
3 exercises, 6 total rounds. We just went through the first one with Dave. 19 snatches per side, kettlebell or dumbbell. 30 kettlebell swings, and then 5 of those bear flows. And remember, it's okay if those bear flows feel super weird and uncomfortable and awkward, because we're just working on getting your spine unstuck. So, Dave, you ready for that round 2?
Yeah.
All right, here he goes. Round 2, you guys. So if you guys are joining in and following along, hop on in. Dave's got it started. Perfect. All right, let us know if you're just watching and drinking your coffee, seeing what Dave and I were up to this morning. I feel like that's a lot of people's go-tos. Okay, so I'll hop in. Notice that Dave's doing the kettlebell. If you don't have the kettlebell at home, or if that's something that is hard on your wrists, because the form for the kettlebell swing or the kettlebell snatch is very difficult, you can use a dumbbell. I'm going to cut Dave off and come right here into the dumbbell. So you can also use a dumbbell. Same concept, get your hips going straight back. You're going to drag it. So with the kettlebell, there is a little bit more movement going forward. For a lot of people, dumbbell, you drag it straight up your body, up, and replace. So that's how you do the dumbbell. So if you have a dumbbell at home, or the kettlebell is just not working for you, you can do the exact same thing with a dumbbell. So I'll get it back on Dave. Dave, you can come back.
Well, I was enjoying that.
Hi, David. Hi, Jennifer. Good deal. All right, Dave is back. All right, he's on to his 30 kettlebell swings. I'm going to try to catch up off onto the side. So he's not just doing this by himself. How you feeling, Dave? You doing good?
Staying alive.
All right. Good. We're just breathing. He's into his beast flow. Again, working on that spinal mobility. Again, it's okay. Again, Dave just figured out how to do these. He's never done. Have you ever done one before this morning? Dave? Is this your first beast flow?
This is my first time ever doing this.
So he's working on it. Literally just showed him how to do it. So he's working on it. Getting that spinal mobility. I promise by the end of the 6th round, you'll feel way more confident about these. And your spine should feel really good. A lot looser, especially my people who are, if you're tight through the thoracic, through the mid-back, through your traps, all that upper body tension that we usually get when we're stressed, especially I feel like a lot of people are kind of a little bit more on the stress side of things lately. This might feel really, really good to you guys right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Good deal. End of round 2. Catch your breath, get a drink of water. Again, if you guys are at home, let us know how you guys are doing. Threw in a little bit of everything today. We got a little bit, stealing a little bit from Olympic weightlifting, kind of with the snatches. Good old kettlebell swings, because they're always good. So always good posterior chain and some good animal flow just to get that fluidity in the spine. Good calisthenic work. So 2 down, Dave.
4 to go.
4 to go. I'm off to the side trying to catch up to him. I promise. So, Dave, you want to have some words for the people at home while I catch up?
Kayla's crazy. Stay moving. Plenty of water. Don't die, like me. Swing it, Keelin.
I'm trying. I'm coming.
No break. You're jumping right back in with me.
All right, round 3.
Here we go.
All right, guys, round 3. Doing good. If the snatch starts to become a little too much, I know it's kind of hard with that one motion. You guys, I will be okay. If people need to break it down to be more of a clean to jerk, if that starts to become a little too much on your shoulder joint, you can do that. Morning, Christian. Good morning, Terry. How are you guys? Let us know. Dave's doing awesome. Again, if you need to drop that down to a clean and jerk, that's totally okay. Try to get as many good reps. I'd rather you guys have good reps. Yep, that's perfect. Yep. So just like that. Dave's doing great, but just in case your form is breaking at home with the snatches, don't force bad reps. Dave's reps are just fine. He's just showing you guys a modification if needed. But again, if you still got the snatch, just keep it going. I like one arm snatches, tons of core work that gets involved in there as well.
There you go, Keelin.
So, I'm coming. If you heard all that cracking and popping, that was me doing my beast flows and waking stuff up there.
Just a little activation exercise.
That's right. All right, again, I'm off to the side, doing the workout. I promise. Just watching Dave, making sure he's doing okay. He's down to his beast flows. Again, you're more starting back into a little bit wider than a bear. Hands a little bit more forward. Drop those hips back. Roll every single vertebrae. Get that chest through. And that's 1. Good job, Dave. That was awesome. Is it getting looser?
It's getting looser.
Good. Again, you can work up a really good sweat doing these beast flows.
My back is cracking like a
Yep. So again, especially for people who, if you're really tight in the traps, your mid-back, which most people are. Oh, I have a question. I'm coming, Christian, I promise. Oh no, do it with a dumbbell. Christian, if you saw me off to the side, I have a dumbbell. Absolutely. So, some people just don't have the kettlebell, or if you just don't quite have the kettlebell form down and smacks against your wrist, it can get really annoying. So by all means, do a dumbbell. That's a good question. Hi, Chris. Good morning. So
Halfway through.
halfway, 3 rounds down, 3 to go. Again, this is the meat of the workout. We just got some good body weight core at the end of it. But this is the meat right here. Give yourself about 45 seconds to a minute. Grab a drink of water if needed. Yeah, these are pretty, there's only 3 movements, but they're pretty complicated. So don't rush into it so fast that you risk your form falling apart. Whew. Shout out to Brendan O'Neill for doing workouts and talking at the same time.
Brendan, I don't know how you did this.
I am winded.
I can barely talk right now. Maybe it's just Keelin's conditioning or her programming.
I know.
Every time she asks me to do this, my heart drops just a little bit.
But he always shows up.
I do.
He always shows up. So again, if you guys are dropping to a dumbbell instead, or if you need to modify that to more of a clean and press or a clean and jerk position because the snatch is too much for you, that's totally all right. Oh, the hat's backwards. We're serious
Hat's
now.
backwards.
We're serious now.
I'm in the zone.
Good. There's a lot of grip work in this too, so don't be surprised if your forearms are on fire. Again, if you guys are watching us at home, let us know if you're following along. Let us know if you're saving this to do it for later. Let us know, and if you're just drinking your coffee for the entertainment value of the Keelin and Dave show.
I feel like that's Tyler drinking.
That is Tyler. Tyler's probably on his 3rd cup of coffee right now. Good deal. Again, for some of you, I have a bunch of people who just kind of checked in. So we're doing total body strength and conditioning. Dave is on his 4th round. We have 6 rounds of what he's doing right now. He has 19 snatches per side, 30 kettlebell swings, and 5 bear flows. Again, we got everything going on here. We got upper body, core, lower body, and total body mobility. So nothing left undone today. He's sweating, he's working hard, he's breathing hard. Dave, you feel good?
I feel good.
Good. Again, he's doing kettlebell for everything, but if you have to use a dumbbell, that is totally okay. Down into the bear flow position. Again, a little bit wider bear stance, but starts back at the heels. Send the butt up to the sky, and then roll every vertebrae forward. Get those chest through. Very nice. That was awesome. Good. You got 5 of those. So this is your first time doing these bear flows. Again, just a reminder, they're very difficult, especially if you're a tense person.
Stefan, let's try this.
Stefan, I make Stefan do these. He knows. Good deal. I love adding the bear flow movements in. Because again, it's always important to be strong, but it's always important to also be mobile. Yes? All right, Dave, you have 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Again, grab a drink of water if you need to. About 45 seconds to a minute rest. We want to keep the heart rate up, but we also want to make sure that you come down enough that your rep form stays in control for every round, since they are more complicated movements. Doing good, Dave. Doing good.
We're not dying yet, guys.
No, Dave might become my favorite person to torture. I don't know. It's starting to happen.
I think I'm catching on here.
I know. Good. Grab the drink of water. Again, Dave is just finishing up his 4th round. He only has 2 more rounds to go. After this, we just have some good core. It's probably about a 40-minute-ish long workout between the warm-up, getting this in, this meat of the workout in, and then our core section. So, total body, great cardio. He's sweating. He's breathing hard. Not a lot of equipment. Lots of movement. a little behind over here on the side. He's starting round 5, I'm starting round 3. Again,
Catch up.
I gotta get up to that Brendan O'Neill status and work out and talk at the same time.
Without breaking a sweat.
Without breaking a sweat.
Brendan, if you're watching, props to you.
I know. Woo! Again, especially as you're going through, it's a lot of repetition. It's a lot of rounds. These are very complicated exercises. So if you have to change out what you're doing and do more of a clean and press or a clean and jerk instead of a snatch, just so you have good repetition and don't force anything just to hit the exercise, I'd rather you do that. You can still keep the rep count, just modify the exercise to what you personally need to do. Morning, Angie. Angie's cheering for you, Dave.
Thanks, Angie.
Good. Yeah, it's a lot of people tuning in right now. Dave, they had 19 per side simply because COVID-19, so the number 19 is just stuck in my head.
Never have to hear the number 19
Nope.
ever again.
Nope. So he's going to move right into 30 kettlebell swings. So just tons of posterior chain. Good job. We're going to just stay breathing. His hips are still going straight back. He's using the power from his hip thrust to move the kettlebell, not raising it from his shoulders. He's got 30 of them. It's a lot of reps. So remember, make sure you pick the appropriate amount of weight for that. Because by the end of this workout, you'll have done 180 kettlebell swings.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't do math. It makes things
I
worse.
don't want to think about it.
It makes things worse. He's into his beast flow. So working every single one of those vertebrae up to the sky, sending his chest all the way through, getting tons of mobility. Again, if you guys are watching us from home, let us know how this workout is going. Let me know if you feel very uncoordinated when doing these beast flows. Again, it's totally okay. Dave just learned how to do them himself. Are you feeling looser?
Feeling better than stuff.
Good, excellent. Yeah, especially between building up the heat from the actual workout and just getting the feel from doing this movement, he's gonna get a lot more fluidity in his spine, his shoulders, his neck. Should feel oddly good.
Feels great.
Good, excellent. All right, breathe.
One more
Go,
round.
one more round. So again, 45 seconds to 1 minute rest so you can get yourself some water. Keep your heart rate up, but then allow yourself to reset enough that we don't have bad form on this last round, because we do have a lot, they're more complicated total body movements. I don't want Dave's form to fall apart. Doing good. All right, he's on to his last set. Doing good, Dave. Doing good. He's working hard. The nice thing is the last time Dave worked out with me, it was like 110 degrees humidity. So it is much better now. All right, he's on to his last set. Again, for those just tuning in, he's doing 19 per side kettlebell snatches, then moving into 30 kettlebell swings, and then 5 bear flows. And he has 6 rounds of these total, and he is in his 6th round. So Dave is working on being done. All right, if you guys are at home, chime in, let me know. I'll come back. I am going to go hop in on the side. You might have been able to see my head doing some of the stuff off to the side, but I'll hop off to the side. He's 2 rounds ahead of me. You're doing good. Keep that breathing. Exhale as you push it over your head. Keep that core really nice and tight.
Kayla's not sweating, guys. She's not working hard enough.
I always work hard. I had to lose the sweatshirt. set of his kettlebell snatches, especially on that left side. Again, if you have one side that doesn't feel as coordinated as other, that's okay. Just make sure you're using a weight that's appropriate for both sides to get it done, so you're not asymmetrical. Doing good, Dave. Doing good. He's busting out those last few kettlebell snatches. There he goes. Done with those. He's going to be moving into his kettlebell swings the last round. Remember, it's 30 of them. Whew.
Let's go. Gotta hype myself up, people.
Come on. Give Dave some love if you're at home. Give Dave some love. Good. If you guys are saving this for later, again, very important you guys pick the appropriate amount of weight because these are complex movements and you got a lot of repetition of it. And Dave's getting through this whole workout with only 2 pieces of equipment. So you don't need too much. And he's ready, look at him, he's breathing hard, he's sweating. He's getting a whole body workout in, only 2 pieces of equipment. Into his last round of these flows. Spine should be getting a lot looser now. Should be feeling a little bit more natural to him. A little bit more openness in his traps, in his mid-back area. He's doing a really good job. Only 5 of these. But just 5 can pack a punch. Good. Breathe. Awesome. He is officially done with his 6 rounds. So, if you guys are doing this workout right now with us at home, or if you're following this video later, give yourself a minute or 2. Catch your breath. A lot of work. Grab a drink of water. Breathe. Good deal. All right, so the next part, we're just going to finish with some core. We're going to stay on the floor. So let me follow you, Dave, so I make sure I get you. There we go. Right there's perfect. Awesome. So again, this is totally on the floor now from now on. I can come help out. So toe reaches per side. So what I call a toe reach, I'm sure they have another name that's way better, but I'm calling them toe reaches today, so we got some choreography, some coordination happening today. You're going to start all the way leaning down on the ground. Then I'm going to reach for my left foot first. So I'm going to bring, as I sit up, I'm going to bring my right leg in, my left hand to the ground. It's going to be these 2 things, opposite hand, opposite foot, that push into the ground to raise me up. I touch my toe, come back down, and stretch all the way back up. So it's all about opposite hand, opposite foot, opposite hand, opposite foot. And you got 10 of these on each side. If you just need to sit up and not raise yourself off the ground, that's totally fine. So that would be the modification for it, because in case this pressure on your wrist is too much. So you're going to do 10 on one side, and then 10 on the other side. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 are your candlesticks. I think I call these a different exercise every single time I program it, but candlesticks are going to be when your legs are out, up, out, up, out, up. Again, this is 10. Everything's 10, so it's easy to remember. Your modification would be just up. Okay? And then the last exercise are your wipers. So you can do bent knee, palms up. When you make yourself into the letter T, palms up. Go as far as you can that your core can control it. If you want to make it harder, legs straight. And you're going to do 10 total, or 5 each side. So I'm going to take Dave in the face. But, so we're going to start with the toe reaches per side, 10 per side. All the way down. Yep. Raise off the ground. Again, the modification would be not to raise yourself off the ground and just work on that coordination. So just having that opposite hand, opposite foot on both sides, you're building up a ton of your coordination, mind, muscle, memory, firing.
Proprioception.
Proprioception. I love that word. That's such a good word. It's a nerdy hour now. Nerd hour.
Exercise science.
Exercise science. So don't worry about adding the extra element until you got it down. Good morning, Lisa. Again, these are a little bit more complicated.
Might be weird.
It's okay. Yeah, you can have a weirder side. There we go. Again, one side will always probably feel a little less coordinated than the other, and that is okay. Good morning, Clint. But again, another reason why it's really good to work on exercises like these, so you can start building up that mind-muscle connection, so these will become less awkward as you go along. So if you need to think of this more as practice, you can think of it more as practice, and that is okay. All right, your candlesticks are next. Remember, everything in this is 10. You only have 3 rounds, so it was 10 per sides of those toe reaches. You got 10 candlesticks. Dave is adding the kicking back out, but if you need to, you can just go straight up. You can take that little portion of right there. That part, you don't have to do it. You can do just straight up. And again, just 10 of these.
Straight up?
Yep, just straight up. Just a little low ab raise. Good. Exhaling. Yep, he's working hard. His core is already really fired and lit up from our entire meat section of the workout with the snatches and the kettlebell swings and the bear flows. So his core is already really, really fired. So we're just asking it to go one more step further. So he has the wipers next. Again, you can do bent knees, so knees at 45-degree angle. Just go as far as you can that you can control it. And it's only 10 total, or 5 per side. Good, just 10 total. Perfect. So he just finished 1 round. He has 2 more rounds of it. Dave's dying. He's almost there. He's almost there.
You got it, Dave.
We had to bring Ben in to make sure that Dave could finish the workout.
Accountability. That's what you need. That is my accountability part.
That's right.
I'm here for you, buddy.
All right. So 1 round down. 1 round down. Give yourself about 45 seconds to a minute again. Again, this, especially the toe reaches, they're more complicated. There's a lot of mind firing going on. So make sure the coordination is there. Dave. 10 per side. Exhale as you come up to touch your toe. Inhale as you go back down and reset. Good. If you have to take, Dave is propping himself up. If you need to take that part out and just sit up to reach your toe without coming off the ground, just like that, that would be your modification. Again, still a lot of good anterior sling work. Anterior sling. I have an accent all of a sudden. Anterior sling work happening right now. I don't know what just happened. Sorry, my family in Kentucky. I guess I must have talked to my brother last night or something. So we got 10 per side of these. He's doing good. We're working hard.
Go, Dave.
Yep, people are encouraging today.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yep, we have some encouraging people today. It's the evening people. They get rowdy. They've been sitting at home working from home all day, so they're rowdy. They like to talk smack more than the morning people.
I think you should put Tyler through this.
Tyler's angry at me right now, I think. I think Tyler is hanging out with Catherine, saying terrible things about me together. Good deal. Awesome. Good. He's working hard. There's a lot happening. Even just that push up through the ground with the shoulder, he's getting a ton of his shoulder stabilizers working right there. So it's still a ton of total body happening on that exercise. He's into his candlesticks. Again, just 10. if you need to take, so he kicks his legs out horizontally, you can take that part out and only do the leg raised to the sky if you need to, if it's too much on your low back. He's breathing, he's resting. This is hard. Exhale as you push your feet up to the sky. Good. He's working. Good job, Dave. Almost there. All right, then he's moving into his third exercise. The third exercise, again, being the wipers. It's only 10 total, or 5 per side. So he has his legs at 90 degrees bend in his knees. If you want to make it harder, you can make your legs straighter. And you're only going as far as it is that your core is controlling it, not your low back. You're not using the momentum from your hips to do it either. He's working hard. Dave's going to be sore. He's going to be mad at me.
Who's gonna be more mad, Dave or Tyler?
Probably Tyler, because I did give Dave a heads up about what the workout was, and Tyler had no idea what was about to happen to him.
At least Tyler's was only 12 minutes.
Yeah, Tyler was done in 12 minutes.
Angie's was 11 minutes and 45 seconds. Though.
That's true. Yeah, I know. I know.
This sucks.
Good morning, Brandon. People tuning in. All right, if you're tuning in right now, we got a couple people who checked in towards the end. Dave's finishing up. He's on his last set of his core finisher. So he has 10 toe reaches per side. Again, his core is pretty lit up from the meat of the workout, which was 6 rounds of 19 snatches per side. He used a kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell if needed. 30 kettlebell swings and 5 bear flows. So I'm just going to let Dave kind of work on doing his core here. He's doing his toe reaches, 10 per side. But again, the whole workout today was focused on total body, all core, all posterior chain, the snatches per side, very demanding total body, obviously a little bit more on the upper body side of things. Kettlebell swings, tons of posterior chain, keeping that heart rate up. And then I added the bear flows at the end. Just again, tons of still using your heart rate, staying up, using your heart rate, keeping your heart rate up, but also working into that mobility in the spine that we forget. So
Man,
we have everything.
What?
I don't like it right now.
You don't like that because Vince just standing here?
Exactly, it's so relaxed.
Judging.
I got here so late.
Judging.
Jump in.
Can't jump in, it's cheating yourself.
Catch
Exactly.
up. Catch up. You have 20 minutes to catch up. Good. Dave's working hard. He's exhaling as he comes up to touch his toe. Exhale. There we go. Perfect. I can hear him breathing, so I know he's doing a great job. If you guys can hear him at home, I promise you he's
Probably
working.
heavy at home.
They probably are breathing heavy at home. Again, this is a great workout. He got through this whole workout using only 2 pieces of equipment, just 2 kettlebells. And look at him. Look at him. He's struggling. He's suffering. Okay.
Now I know why you programs like this. I am live.
Only 2 left.
Yeah, now
We got
you
2
know what
exercises left.
now you know what it feels like to be at the zoo. Look at him.
Oh God, I'm going for it.
We have to make Dave laugh right now.
Oh God.
He's been working so hard. All right, he's on his last round of candlesticks. Again, really working on getting those feet up towards the ceiling. He is still continuing to use the horizontal kick out. You don't have to do that. You can if your low back can handle it. You can take that part out, though, if it's too much, and just worry on that leg raise up to the ceiling. So again, just 10 total of these. And then he's on to his last exercise. I feel like every trainer in here, by the end of the quarantine, will have incredible abs.
I think everybody at home, too.
Yes. Because I have been firing people's core like crazy the past 2 weeks. Just 10 total of these wipers, Dave. You're almost there.
There you
And done. All right, you guys just watched Dave complete this entire workout. Took about 45 minutes. We'll let Dave die on the ground for a hot minute. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, it was a total body workout. You saw Dave throughout this whole workout, or if you're just tuning in to see what he was doing, he is clearly sweating. He worked really hard. His breath is going. Total body going on. And we only had 2 pieces of equipment that he used. He used kettlebells. You can use dumbbells if needed. So snatch, one side, so tons of core, working on that symmetry. Kettlebell swings, so tons of posterior chain. bear flows for the mobility. So everything was worked. So I will be reposting this workout into the comment section, I believe, and you guys can follow along at home. Let me know how you did, and thank you again to Dave. Killed it
guys.
as usual, and I'll see you guys later.